and you're privately retained?
Yes, Your Honor.
You'll waive a reading of the indictment. Will advise your client of her constitutional rights. What is your name and date of birth, please?
Brittany Zamora, 1591.
All right, this is your initial appearance on counts number 12, 13, 14, and 15. The not guilty plea is entered on your behalf on all charges. Your next court date will be an initial pretrial conference on May the 18th, 2018, 15 in the morning before Commissioner Mata. You'll have a comprehensive pretrial conference on June the 5th, 2018 at 8:31 in the morning before the assigned judge, Judge Thompson. The court notes that you have private counsel retained in this matter. It is ordered affirming all prior release conditions. If you get released from custody, it's ordered that you submit to DNA testing within 5 business days with the arresting agency. Is there anything further in this matter?
No, thank you, Your Honor.
Right. You'll step over to the desk to...
All right, this is CR 2018-114770-001. State of Arizona versus Brittany Zamora. This is the time set for sentencing. Appearances for the record, please.
Your Honor, good morning. Lacey Fisher for the state. And for the record, Your Honor, the victim attorneys for victim A's guardians are present and victim B's guardian is present.
Thank you. Ms. Zamora, would you like to say something?
May she remain seated?
Yes.
She would like to reach the podium, Your Honor.
Certainly.
Good morning, Your Honor. I want to start off by apologizing to the victim and his family. I'm sorry for any undue stress or pain that I may have caused. I'm ashamed of my actions and am completely remorseful and truly regret what took place. I'm known to be a responsible, caring, happy, and thoughtful person. My actions were completely out of character for me. As an adult and teacher, I am meant to set an example and I did not follow according to that expectation. Prior to this incident, I have been an amazing teacher and citizen. I started programs while teaching to help stop bullying, teach girls about nutrition, fitness, create fundraisers to help with autism, and help families in need. Filled 25 plus desks with school supplies each year, and even won Teacher of the Year in 2016. As far as a citizen goes, I've lived my life respecting and trying to obey every law. I am not a threat to society by any means. On the contrary, I have tried to help our society as much as I can. This includes helping out the homeless, volunteering for the city, and giving time to assist with church programs. Over the past 16 months, I've grown within my faith, and that has helped me not only get through each day, but has led me to reflect on how sincerely I took life for granted. A life that I've been working so hard to set up for a successful and bountiful future. I would do anything to re-enter society sooner for a second chance. This sentencing is not only taking decades of my own life and experiences away, but those of my loved ones as well. My family knows who I am and my heart, so it is just as hard on them. Therefore, I would also like to apologize to them. As stated earlier, I never want to hurt anyone, and it tears me apart to know that I have, and I'm deeply sorry. Going forward, I would like to attend counseling and all other required courses. I obtain a new degree and seek new employment. I have already relinquished my teaching certification. My hope is to rejoin society a better and more grateful person. I have an incredible support system and know they will all be there for me every step of the way. Your Honor, I know the state did not take my mitigation and assessments into consideration, but I hope you can. I am a good and genuine person who made a mistake and regrets it deeply. I ask that you please have leniency in regards to my sentencing, that you see me as a person with a hopeful future, and not just another number or case. Thank you so much for your time and consideration.
Thank you. The court finds the defendant did accept responsibility by pleading guilty. She has expressed her remorse. She has no prior criminal history. I've considered her age. I've considered the difficulties she experienced while growing up, as described by her mother and in all of the reports I have read. I have considered her character, as described in all of the documents I have read, and the accomplishments and achievements that she was able to complete prior to these events. I find that she has community support, she has family support. I have also considered the information in the risk assessment, and that includes some mental health issues as described by her attorney. I've also considered the fact that under the plea agreement, the defendant will be on supervised probation for a lifetime term on 2 counts. So, after weighing and balancing all of these factors, the court finds the stipulations in the plea agreement are appropriate. I'm going to order that the defendant register as a sex offender as to all 3 counts. I'm going to order that restitution remain open on all 3 counts for a period of 750 days. For amended count 1, the court finds that the presumptive term is appropriate, so it is ordered the defendant be incarcerated in the Department of Corrections for 20 calendar years with credit for 478 days of pre-sentence credit. As to amended count 2 and amended count 15, it is ordered suspending the imposition of sentence and placing the defendant on supervised probation for a lifetime term to begin upon physical release from the Department of Corrections. The terms and conditions of probation are in writing. You will have an opportunity to read and sign those terms shortly. When you sign the terms of probation, it indicates to the court you understand and will follow those terms. If you do not follow those terms, you could be returned to court and found in violation, your probation could be revoked, and you could be sent back to prison for the maximum term provided by law for each of these offenses for counts 2 and 15 as amended. Do you understand?
Yes.
You are to follow all of the standard terms and conditions of probation. In addition, you are to have no contact with any victim. You are not to return to the scene of the crime. You are to follow the sex offender terms of probation and the computer usage terms of probation. As financial assessments, there will be a $20 probation assessment on amended count 15. All other financial assessments will be on count 2. There will be a $500 sexual assault assessment, a $65 per month probation service fee, a $250 sex offender registration fee, a $20 probation assessment, a $2 victim rights assessment, a $50 address confidentiality assessment, a $20 time payment fee, and a $13 criminal penalty payable to the Goodyear Police Department. As provided in the plea agreement, it is ordered that counts 3 through 14 are dismissed. Do you have any questions about any aspect of your sentence?
No.
You have 90 days from today to file a notice of post-conviction relief with this court. You have the right to have